Well, good morning and welcome to Cityline. We have a great hour ahead of us on the comfy couch. And we want to say a quick shout out to the City of Tacoma office who watches us every Thursday morning, and also the Chamber of Commerce who does a great job of promoting our city. So hello to the people who are there this morning and watching with us. So let's talk about what we have coming up. Later on in the hour, the Museum of Glass will be here, and they've got a kids program that's designed, of course, for over 20 years, and Susan Warner is here to talk about their very successful and bright program. The volunteers of Paint Tacoma Beautiful support neighborhoods in need in painting the exterior of homes of low-income elderly and disabled homeowners. I've done this. It's a blast. Paint Tacoma Beautiful has painted more than 2,000 homes here in Pierce County. And of course, if you know anything about me, you know I love cars. And my favorite car enthusiast, Jake Welk from LeMay America's Car Museum, is here to give us a sneak peek of what's happening down at the museum most recently and what's coming up in the future. And we get to step back in time to 1855, one of my favorite years, at Fort Nisqually's annual Brigade Encampment. This event recreates the hustle and bustle of the excitement of the historic fur traders. So now, let's get started with our show. Joining me on the comfy couch are two amazing individuals who are here from downtown on the go. Please join me in welcoming Laura Svankarek. You are the interim executive director of Downtown on the Go. And I gotta say, doing a bang-up job and rode your bike here.
Sure did.
Welcome to Cityline.
Thank you.
We've had the best conversation about your bike and your biking life. And yes, she does own a car, so she's got the street cred to talk about what it feels like to ride your bike to work. You brought with you also this very handsome man, who I did not recognize because the last time he was here, his hair was pulled back. I'm like, was your hair like this? Timothy Campbell, you are the program coordinator for Downtown on the Go. Welcome back to Cityline. Good to have you both here. Yeah. Let's jump in it. So if people are going downtown on the go, I think I've heard about this. I'm not quite sure. What is this, Laura?
Yeah, Downtown on the Go is the local nonprofit advocate and resource for all things transportation in the greater Tacoma area. We work to make it safer, easier, more convenient for people to walk, bike, and use transit in Tacoma. We do that in a variety of different ways. We work with large employers to provide commute options to their employees, encouraging them to get out of the car, try something new. We host community events, and Timothy will be talking about our upcoming events in just a moment. Again, just kind of focused on getting people out of their cars, engaging with the city, the cultural history, the buildings, and getting to know each other. And then we also do local level advocacy, advocating for projects and policies that, again, make it easier, safer, more convenient to walk, bike, and use transit.
That is impressive. And the whole time I'm thinking, and this woman knows what she's talking about, because she rides her bike to work, as you do as well. But you also know what it's like to have that one car and to have to make that decision to either, it's pouring down rain, but I'm still going to ride my bike to work because Downtown on the Go has taught me how to do it so beautifully. Mm-hmm. Let's talk about some of those programs that Ms. Lauren mentioned here. So we have some events coming up, and tell us, because people are putting those in their phone and they're also going to make reservations for them. So what do we got cooking here?
Great. Well, next up we have our last finale of our walk series in Hilltop next week. So this will be August 14th. This is at 6 p.m. It's one of our evening walks. We're anticipating a great turnout. We have a lot of local leaders and businesses involved in this walk with our partners. And so you can all find all the information at downtownonthego.org. And on the heels of that, we actually have our Hilltop Family Bike Day, and that's going to be on August 17th. Again, where we have some community partners, we're Alchemy Skateboards, Second Cycles, and we'd also like to thank Safe Routes to Schools for help putting this and sponsoring this for us. And then Pedal with Politicians, that will be in September.
Pedal politicians.
Pedal with politicians.
To even be able to say that, you get an award. Pedal with politicians. Okay, that's genius. What is pedal with politicians?
It's a great opportunity for the community to meet our local leaders and talk about development projects and things that are happening in the community that impact them. This is something we do direct interviews with our local leaders and get a chance to engage.
So, okay, so is that a new program, or is that a program that we have done before and people love?
It has something been done before, and people really seem to enjoy.
So do we have to ride a bike to talk to Brian Mello or to talk to Mayor Victoria Woodards, or do they pedal to us?
So this year we're actually trying something a little bit new. We are doing a short open house at the beginning of this event, encouraging folks to get engaged around the Tacoma Transportation Master Plan that's being updated right now. So we'll be meeting at Second Cycle Community Bike Shop, and we'll have staff from the city presenting on the plan and opportunity to give direct feedback. And we're hoping our electeds will join us for that portion as well. And then we'll all hop on our bikes and do a tour around the Hilltop downtown area, looking at new and upcoming infrastructure.
Oh, I love that. And then we get to observe you guys on bikes and all the great rules that you follow and how you make it look so easy to cycle with those sandals on. I love that. Okay, but let's go back to you. Then we have Family Bike Day.
Yes.
Is this what I think it is? Tell me.
Perhaps. So again, so this would be a great event. Again, great for the community to come out, free event. So we're going to have a bicycle garden for kids to be able to participate. And then at 1 o'clock, we're going to be riding with Second Cycles for a bike ride.
Oh, I love
Family
that.
bike ride. Yes. And then we have Parking Day. I don't know if you've heard of that.
I love Parking Day.
Yes.
But you got to spread the joy on this one, because the name of it does not belie how much fun it is.
Yeah,
Go
we
ahead.
so enjoy turning public parking spaces into parklets, and people are so creative. We're working with UW Tacoma this year to have students come out and businesses to come out and design something for everyone to enjoy. And then we really have our highly anticipated fundraiser October 17th.
Okay, well, so let's talk about that, Laura.
Yeah.
What can you tell us in these last few minutes?
Yeah, well, our annual fundraiser this year, like Timothy said, it's called Move and Groove. It's on October 17th. Registration is not open yet, but we do have a save the date on our website, which is downtownonthego.org. This is a great opportunity to connect with local leaders, to meet other community members who are interested in transportation and mobility. And you can hear about the work that we've been doing. We've been very busy this year, working to make a safer Tacoma for everyone, making sure everyone can get where they need to go. And we've got a lot of exciting things coming up in the next year. So it's a great opportunity to get to know us. And we really do depend on this fundraiser to be able to continue doing our work to increase safety and increase access. So we're grateful to everyone who comes.
So who do we need to thank in this last few minutes? Go ahead.
We'd like to really thank our volunteers.
Yes!
They're such a big part of how our programming begins and ends, and how successful it is every time.
I love that. Yeah, those volunteers, they are gold, aren't they? What about, from your point of view, who would you like to thank?
Yeah, I mean, we really want to thank everyone who comes to our events for coming out and showing up. Everyone in Tacoma who is advocating, who's getting engaged and working alongside us to make our streets safer. And then I have to say a huge shout out to our board of directors who are putting in so much time, so much work to make sure that our organization is thriving. So we're so grateful to them.
I'm grateful for the two of you and for the teams that, or the people we couldn't get on the comfy couch, that every day inspire us to try something new, to think about how we move in this world and to think about our carbon footprint. We saw this week, at least globally, that the River Seine needs some downtown on the go treatment. So we thank you for keeping our city clean and keeping us aware of transportation choices. And I want you back on the couch sooner than later. All
Great.
right? All right. We have much more to come on Cityline. Don't go away. We'll be right back.